one of us is lying. Not me though. Not me. Now that's the title of a book and the title of a newly released series on Netflix. I just finished watching it and I knew that something was special about that story. And then I found out that it was because it was adapted from a story. It's been a long time that I saw any kind of movie or series like what I saw in the series. Like I said, you know, I saw the film first before I knew it was about a book. And the whole time I was watching, it felt like a breath of fresh air. Talking about gender and whatnot, talking about friendships, you know, in that sense and all that. It's been a while I saw any of that. But by the time I was through with the series, I mean, it's something, it reminds me of I Know What You Did Last Summer. People who love horror, thriller movies may have seen something like that before. And, you know, it's a more refined thing. And then it began to make me question, okay, what then is in the book if the movie or the series rather is this beautiful? I went on Twitter and I saw reactions from people who thought, hey, why did you change the end? Oh my God, this character it's not supposed to look like this from what they read in the book. And then I read the book. And then I finished reading the book and wow, this is magnificent writing. This is great characterization. I mean, everything you'd want to see in that kind of story. You know, you're talking about high schoolers, you're talking about the queen bee or the princess as she was referred to, you're talking about the jock, you're talking about the nerd, you know, you're talking about a whole bunch of things, and you get each of those things from the characters that are supposed to portray them. And then it got me questioning which people would want to go for, and so I put the question on my social media platforms, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, etc., asking people which, given the choice, they'll go for first. Would you like to see a movie, you know, based on a book first, or you'd want to even read the book first? A lot of people get different reactions, some weird I must confess, but I mean, it all boiled down for a lot of people to their own imagination, and how many people do not believe that any other person's imagination can beat theirs. So they'd like to see the story first, build it up in their head. Maybe if they have the time, they then see the movie or the series in this case. As far as I'm concerned, I think given the choice, a book or a movie adaptation of it, I think people should watch the movie first. They're right, you know, given by the different reactions. Truly, nobody's imagination can beat yours. You know, this has been refined by years of your experience, your background, your outlook on life, etc. And so, I don't care if it's a Steven Spielberg director or anybody else. It just will not beat that thing you already have in your head, right? So that's why I feel it's best to first watch the movie. I mean, that's setting a standard anyway. Then read the book. That way you're not shortchanging yourself out of something interesting. You've seen the movie, you'd appreciate it better. You've seen the series, you appreciate it better, and then read the book instead of beginning to compare. I feel like people do not compare as much when they see the series first and then read the book, because then you're just appreciating each person. You've seen, for example, you've seen the character A in action, you know, live, visually, and then you're reading about her in a book. A few things may still change. Instead of criticizing the work in a manner that just berates the whole thing, it's you appreciating the writer, the director, the actors, everyone involved, you know, in bringing the story to you visually. I think that's what happens when you see the film first and then you read, right? I have read a few stories before watching their adaptations, and each time I'm disappointed. Each time. I mean, before this one, the one I saw last, that would be Swallow by Sefiata, and then, you know, made into a film by Kunle Afolayan Productions. I think everything just works, right? The characters, great job. I mean, of course we know Kunle Afolayan being a veteran and all, but because I already set a standard in my head by reading the book, and you know, my imagination has gone on to carry out whatever I was going to do, it just will not measure up. It will not. There's no how. I don't care who comes to act it. I don't care who does the screenplay or anything. Maybe I may be wrong, Sha. You can let me know some of the movies that you've seen that were just as amazing, bearing in mind that you read the book first, right? You read the book first and then you saw the series or the film, and it still made more sense than the book. Tell me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share. That's important. You know, share these goodies with people that you know, your friends, your young ones, especially the younger ones. You know, we want to try to get them to read as much as possible. We want to let them understand that reading is fun. Yeah, it is. Reading is fun. Anyway, don't forget, like I said, like, comment, share, and I love you. My name is Adaptation again. Till next time, bye bye.